Welcome back to the Gamer Hole. It's a beautiful Thursday. I know that because we upload these every Thursday.
Forever.
This is going to be really weird if like a national disaster happens the Thursday we upload this.
That's going to be awkward.
And it was a great intro by Hex. Thank you, Hex, because we know those get done.
That was my favorite one yet.
Guys, you guys get a load of that intro you just saw? It was crazy.
That was so Tim and Eric, but like it was like better than they could have done, honestly. Good job, Hex. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, great job. Except, sorry, Spotify listeners. I actually do want to make like some sort of audio intro. I want to like contract somebody to make a little jingle for the Gamer Hole or something.
Well, that's weird because
ASMR.
Hex actually does music as well, so we could contract.
We should get him to make us
there
like
we go.
a jazzy little like 5-second stinger, you know, just.
God, Hex is so talented.
Gamer Hole.
He sent me a little snippet of a song he's working on, and it sounded fucking great, dude. Yeah. Honestly. And then he sampled me saying, "Let's get serious," and it was pretty cool.
Let's just steal it. Let's just take it.
Let's just whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Gamer Hole song now. Sorry, Hex.
Let's just say thanks, Hex. It's ours now. Yeah, I do have a couple topics. But first, today, for the first time, the Gamer Hole is being brought to you by a sponsor.
It's like a real podcast.
By a real sponsor.
Amazing.
Somebody out there agreed to give these 4 geriatric sweaty gamers money. This is insane. So we want to say thank you so much to our sponsor, Manscaped.com. Guys, you could get 20% off and free shipping. Decky's holding it up. Decky's holding his little Manscaped package up. 20% off and free shipping with the code GAMERHOLE. One word, GAMERHOLE at Manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping.
The new lawnmower 4.0, guys. Get the good
upgraded.
One. It's
at manscaped.com. Use code GAMERHOLE. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. Look, if you enjoy the Gamer Hole, all right, please support the brands that support us and enable us to continue bringing you guys poggers content.
That engineering
every
on that thing. Decky's got it already. Yeah,
that thing does.
That thing is. I think we actually got this sponsor because my wife emailed them and pleaded and begged.
My husband's
you
balls.
have to help me.
They're so atrocious.
Make sure to get a trimmer that's not your face trimmer, because you don't want to,
stop rubbing your ball hair trimmer on your face. Okay. They got a team there dedicated to making ball tools, all right?
The cutting edge of ball technology. And Zeechum knows about balls.
I know a thing or two about balls, okay?
Yeah, you guys now know that he knows about balls, so...
I am intimately aware of balls, okay? So are my doctors are also intimately aware of my balls, all right?
God, I feel like I know
this is weird.
More
I'm actually
about
reading
Zeechum balls than my own balls. Honestly, I know. All right.
I feel like our viewers actually know more about my balls than their own.
That's what I'm saying.
But the skin safe technology is what I care about, because they got our buddy Elon Musk's engineers to help him out to make sure that there's no cutting action down there.
My God,
that is
just
putting things in space and making sure you're not slicing your ball sack.
Could you call them space balls?
With the 4.0, you get a nice button which has a travel lock on it, so no more having your ball trimmer vibrating through TSA.
Sir, what is that?
Not anymore. It's also got this beautiful light so that when you're going deep down in there, getting in the crevices, you see what you're doing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's got a light.
Yeah.
And listen to that. It's relatively quiet and silent. So, like, let's say you go over to, somebody's house and, something's about to happen. You realize you need to clean up.
We're really
pull it out of your pocket, head to the bathroom, and nobody's going to know what's going on.
They're
you
gonna
can't
love
shut
us.
Decky up about ball tools, all right? He just loves Manscaped products.
He's passionate about it. Like, remember
Decky's
Just
balls,
for Sex?
Just for sex, exactly.
Yeah.
They can call me about that idea.
Decky's balls are like 2 polished bowling balls at this point.
And it is skin safe. Watch this. Nope. See, look, I'm even doing like crazy stuff on there. See, normal trimmer would probably have nicked me or sliced me. Making sure it didn't. No,
Shave out your eyebrows really
all
quick.
Good. I could do one of those cool like young kid things where they do like the fake scar on their eyebrow.
Just
I'm
take
not
them
going
off.
to though.
Before I used Manscaped, I was single. Now I'm in a committed relationship. I'm not saying that it's because of
my
it,
goodness.
but you can put it together.
But
yourself.
it didn't hurt.
It didn't hurt.
All right, get 20% off and free shipping with the code GamerHole. Support
I got to
the
go through
brands that
everything they
support
gave me in the
us.
package though.
All right, show it off real
Because
quick.
it's not just the lawnmower 4.0, which is fantastic. We have it, light included.
Okay,
But
right?
we have a very cool accessory kit coming in with different trimmer blades, as well as a wireless charger.
What the hell?
You don't
is
have to
that?
plug it in.
Oh, the charger.
You just
okay.
sit it right in there and it charges. I mean, the charger's plugged in, but
The
yeah, there's
charger
no
looks
actual
very
connecting
pointy.
of the lawnmower.
It looks a little
It's a station.
scary. Okay, gotcha.
In addition to that, I have a little bit of the Crop Preserver anti-chafing ball deodorant.
That's great. Yeah.
My goodness.
Exactly. It's no chafing here. And then I also have this fantastic little spray called the Reviver. And I think this one's specifically made for people that don't shower daily like myself. So that when you got a little bit of musk or stank going on down there, just give it a little spritz. And you'll be feeling fresh and new with the Reviver.
Little gamer gunk.
I got a fantastic Manscaped Your Balls Will Thank You shirt. Very excited about that.
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to be repping that on the daily.
Yeah.
In addition to this mighty fine pair of boxers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cover
really
your
hooked it
gamer
up.
hole.
The Manscaped. Yeah, to cover your gamer hole. And then it also comes with the very cute travel bag, which is like this nice suede feeling all over it. It's fantastic.
So thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring.
Yep.
20% off.
20% off
You're gonna
and
love
free
that
shipping.
plug. That was such an in-depth analysis. Okay.
Sounds great.
With
Thanks,
the code
guys.
GamerHole at manscaped.com, support and enable us to continue bringing you content every week. Support the brands that support us. Thank you, guys.
How's your balls, Chum? Any update there? Or?
Man, they hurt all the time. I'm so over it. I still get people in my chat every single day like, Zchum, how are your balls? And it sucks that every single time I have to tell them they still fucking hurt.
Yeah.
They hurt all the time. My neurologist has done MRI, CAT scan, EMG. He's like, man, everything's coming back fine. Like, everything seems fine. So, like, I'm happy that I know that, like, whatever's going on isn't, like, I don't have, like, cancer or like, a tumor or something crazy causing me pain. But at the same time, I can't fucking bend over. Like, I can't sit for more than, like, 2 hours maybe before I'm like, it's annoying, but I am back home. I'm not at my parents anymore.
Yeah, true.
So I got like I get to spread out, I get to kick my legs out under my desk.
Instead of being in that gorgeous room with plush furniture, fake fireplace on the wall,
back in the gamer house.
Now you're back in a little gamer room with a neon pink light.
It stinks in here. It's like really fucking hot. When you go away from your home for an extent, like on a vacation or on like a trip or something, you're gone from your house for more than a couple days, and your nose like
forgets the smell.
It forgets the smell of your home, and then you come back home and you're like, "This is what people
disgusting.
This is what people smell when they enter my house. They smell this." I walked in my office and I thought an animal died in here. I'm actually pretty confident that like a rat or a mouse is dead in this air conditioner. Because I was like,
I hate that smell.
that like sweet,
that like dead animal in the wall
sour,
smell.
milky
That's why you
smell.
Yeah,
None of those things are how I describe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know.
Sour and milky?
Yeah.
You guys don't think dead animals, like rotting dead animals, start smelling like this, like sickly, sweet smell?
No, I'd say they taste like that, but not a smell.
Okay. All right. I think this is pretty like.
It just smells like rot. Like just like
Yeah. I don't know how to break rot down, but it
But-
definitely wouldn't be sweet and milky.
Yeah, that's why you buy those.
I mean like
diffusers.
sour milky.
Oh,
All right, that's
Have
what
you
I
guys ever
mean.
had? Have you guys ever had like a tonsil stone?
No.
yes, once, and it scared
had
the
it-
shit out of me.
I had it like a couple of times, ever. Like just like a little piece of food that like comes out of your tonsil or something. You ever smell one of those?
Yes, they're so bad.
They
dude.
smell like death.
And you
Like-
don't expect it because it's like it's so fucking tiny.
Yes, it's
but
incredible.
the smell just is like
I don't know how your whole mouth doesn't give off that
does.
odor.
it does.
But it does. Like it doesn't. It depends. Like if you have like bad tonsil stones, I think it does. But if it's like tucked away in your tonsil, the smell doesn't come out until the thing actually comes out.
We mentioned this once on the Gamer Hole because I had never had tonsil stones before.
Did we talk about this?
I've started getting them within the last year. Just like
I think you just started noticing what it is
I might
now.
have started noticing.
I think
And now,
everybody gets them.
don't even think about it. All right, because once you start worrying about it, you're gonna start looking for them on your tonsils, and you're gonna start finding them, and you'll see this like little like white pebble just like jammed in your tonsil.
Honestly,
and you'll be like,
what it is like if you haven't eaten in several hours, or like when you first wake up in the morning or something, if there's a little piece in your food, what it feels like, a little piece of food in your mouth suddenly, that's a fucking tonsil stone that just came out of your throat.
Yep.
And if you take that out and smell it, it is the grossest thing in the
Why
fucking
would you smell
world.
that though?
Why wouldn't you?
I've
Come
had it, but I
on.
didn't smell it. I don't think. I mean, I was like, 15.
Okay, so I don't know. I learned what it was, and then I was like, I got one of those things, and then like I took it out of my mouth because like I don't want to swallow that. Most people just swallow them again,
and naturally you're like, oh, thing from my body.
Yeah, you gotta smell it. Are you kidding me? And honestly, if you take it out, you can smell it like from there. It's like pretty bad.
It permeates so badly, and it's so small. Once you see, I can't stop fucking. You know, it's almost like therapeutic, like pulling it out of my tonsil. I use like a little like toothpick to like scrape it out.
Oh, you go that far? I don't do that,
dude. I can't stand them. If
I have
see
too bad of a gag reflex. I can't do that shit.
It's bacterial growth. It's because your tonsils have like a lot of like dips and caverns and like rough edges and creases and shit. And
It
bacteria
gets stuck in there. It's not a big deal.
grows in there. Like mouthwash helps, but you have to like use mouthwash after every single time you eat. You know.
What did you just get? Did you get delivery? What the?
Oh my god!
What did you get? How much did you get?
It's getting a whole fucking
like
meal.
It's supposed to be for both of us. You can see that.
Well, we could just
saw
see
that-
like
that
a tiny
plate
little
coming in.
thing. Yeah,
Did
drop
you see her hand? Just,
No,
can
just barely.
sense
Thank you. Sorry.
We can sense food. We're like vultures.
Oh God, I'm so hungry.
We're like rats.
Well, what is it, Aqua? Give us a preview.
Yeah.
It's turkey club. I got it delivered. I got some extra mozzarella sticks, you know, because my wife wanted some mozzarella sticks. She gave me like 4 of them. Came with fries.
Are they curly fries? I thought.
I got curly fries.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Curly fry.
Last episode, I think we talked about how we don't ever order Uber Eats for one thing. I'm very tempted to order mozzarella sticks only.
Do it
right now.
Do it.
Or like after this podcast.
I've been thinking about mozzarella sticks for a while.
We were recording the members only episode. Like we were like 40 minutes into it, and then we realized the software we were using was like it was fucking everything up. So we had to restart. So we're just blowing right through lunchtime here.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry. I might eat on this episode. Hope you don't mind.
Quick bites. Oh my God, look at those fries.
That's a lot of curly fries.
Oh my God.
For audio only listeners, he is eating curly fries and he just shoved
curly fries too. Oh
yeah.
Really going for it today.
Oh.
Anyways,
I wanted to talk about OnlyFans banning sex workers.
That is a really good topic. Yeah.
So this is an interesting topic, but I also read that there's new developments in it. So
are there?
They're getting rid of so far what they've claimed that they are for sure getting rid of, and I don't know for sure. I've looked at
sex acts.
Are sex acts. So you can still have tons of nudity. It just can't be sex acts.
Why though?
Why would they be getting railed?
It's because the CC, like the credit cards that are actually processing it, don't want to count them as 18 plus because they don't do 18 plus only stuff. So they want, like, in order for their bank to do it all, because I think they had like $6 billion worth of transactions or some bullshit. They make so much money. They can't have sex work with those banks, so they either have to get a new bank that will do pornography and sex work, or they have to make it so it's nudity but not actual porn. That's what I believe.
Which is really funny because they tweeted like they were like, "Hey, sorry, we're not going to allow sex work is work, but we're not going to allow it anymore on OnlyFans."
Well,
I don't
know. I made a joke on Twitter that I would, at 500 likes, start an OnlyFans, and it's a joke because I keep getting these ads that are like, "Bring your music to OnlyFans" and all this other stuff for the last.
Because they want to move away from
right. But I'm like I don't know. And then OnlyFans, the actual account, responded to my tweet and said, "We'd love to have you join" or something like that. And I was like, "What?"
I thought about retweeting you and being like, "You guys know what to do."
Yeah, I would really start an OnlyFans, but not sex. I wouldn't.
I think they're trying to.
Yeah, they're trying to be mainstream. Yeah. They're moving into the mainstream because it's mostly because the big banks. But the reason why I don't like the OnlyFans thing is because they started as, we want anyone to be able to do what they want, and we're not going to stop you from doing it as long as it's like a legal good act.
Yeah, if it's legal,
sex
we're not
work
going to
is
stop
perfectly
you.
fine. They should. Right. Now they're swapping it.
And now they're like, but we like money, so
What change it? What's different about them now than any other platform? Now you just have to pay for it.
Well, OnlyFans they're talking about, and they've been testing it, and this is all behind the scenes, I think, mostly. They have a live stream platform that they're working on, and a YouTube platform that they're VOD platform. Sorry, not YouTube. Which essentially
is that where the hot tub streams are going to go now?
It's OTT. It's OTT content, which is just over the top content, which we could do. The Gamer Hole, we could have done it over the top, which is just members only section. That's what it is. It's you pay to get a little bit extra. To get access to so we do it on YouTube for our memberships. That's
so like Twitch. Their like thought process is that Twitch streamers will be like, and you can go check out my OnlyFans, where I'll be hosting another stream for
whatever
for my OnlyFans subs or whatever, right?
Right. But
I thought it was really ironic how they were like they tweeted like OnlyFans was built by sex workers, and sex work is legitimate, and we love you guys. We love sex workers. Stay tuned.
As soon as the money is involved.
They're like, stay tuned for upcoming developments with OnlyFans. You know what those upcoming developments are? You can't do it on our platform anymore.
I don't know what it's gonna be. It's very weird. It's just because they process so much goddamn money that the bank probably just finally went, wait, what? Like we're afraid that we're gonna lose out on this because of some legal issue, and then they won't do it now.
God, what are all those girl boss entrepreneurs on my Facebook friends list gonna do now?
Another website will pop up.
That's the thing. I mean, there's already a lot of those other websites that are the exact same thing.
Right.
Why did
I'm sure like a
OnlyFans
lot of that will
take
get
off?
transferred over to that, but
they made it easy.
They made it a good time, and they made it a good easy way for them to do it.
Good time
in like a user friendly way. And I think one of their big things was we want to keep them safe, let them own the content and make the money off from it. Whereas like things like Pornhub and stuff like that, you don't really own the content.
Yeah, they take the
Pornhub
content.
takes
about just like Patreon though? You know.
Yeah, but Patreon's always
I think
sucked.
people were looking for an exit from Patreon, and
Patreon always sucked.
Fans picked it up and then also made it more mainstream.
Like Patreon also, if you want to have a lot of the benefits of Patreon,
we left Patreon too.
Right, but Patreon you have to take they take 15% if you want the good stuff from Patreon offers. Like
yeah.
And you can't upload videos, can you?
And it doesn't host any of that stuff. You have to actually host it somewhere.
You have to host it somewhere else and link back to it.
Also, I think Patreon had rules about. It's the same thing. I think
rules about
they had rules that you couldn't have sex on there. I think it was only nudes and lewds, which nudes are fine on OnlyFans still, but it's just
I didn't know about the nudes being fine.
I guess hardcore pen. Or sex.
Anything that can be seen as a sex act isn't allowed anymore.
Right.
A lot of girl bosses on my Facebook friends list who are, getting that bag.
Well, that's also why the people that jumped on and made their money and now they're retired. It's good for them. Like Alinity was a big Twitch streamer that was very controversial, and then she went and did OnlyFans, and she made more in 2 months than in 10 years on Twitch. So there's your thing. Like she's happily cashed out. She doesn't have to keep doing OnlyFans, but I'm sure she's going to keep doing some sort of content, because OnlyFans really turned into, I would have posted this on Instagram, and then they closed down their Instagram or they, whatever. And that's all.
Yeah.
It's just a business
when I
thing.
saw that,
you guys hear me chewing? I hope not.
No.
Okay, good.
When I saw that, my initial thought was like, wow, maybe OnlyFans is like trying to like move away from sex work and try to open themselves up to being like Patreon. Maybe I could start one and actually have it be like,
no, that's what it looks like. Yeah.
Like videos of like funny moments, funny ZChum edits, and like personal shit just for my fans, for only my fans.
Right.
It's just weird. It's always going to be associated with just being for,
right. But I think that they're trying to move to mainstream, and that's because they're investors. They probably picked up a big VC, and their money backers don't want.
I'm still going to associate it with porn, though.
So. Probably will.
It's too late. Like, you go to Twitch chat, it's like, when's the OnlyFans? Ha ha.
Yeah, but wait 10 years. You never know.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be interested to see is in a couple of years if it's just totally gone, if it's still associated with porn, or if they somehow pulled off a miracle and they separated themselves from it, which I don't think is going to be the case.
I don't think so either.
The allure of seeing someone nude is much stronger than the allure of.
You're right. I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to lose their money.
Them play the harmonica, or
dude, I just don't get what
episode.
What brings people back to that like constantly? Like, how many times can Alinity post a lewd photo? At a different angle, right?
You gotta have loyalty to these type of things. ZChum, are you some monster that wants to see a different asshole every time?
Yeah, you want to see the same asshole every time.
All I'm saying is, how many different angles can she possibly come up with?
And
until it's like, why am I paying for this?
If I stay subscribed for 3 years, she might talk to me.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well,
she might leave her husband for me.
Clearly, you're not dedicated, ZChum.
Yeah, you're not dedicated.
I didn't realize I was in an Alinity fan group.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't hate her, but I just don't understand. Couldn't you just like when you subscribe to an OnlyFans, like get all the photos you want, and then like
no power to them. Go ahead. Doesn't hurt me.
Is it like enough photos for you? Like.
I get the appeal from like, I mean, you have like regular porn, then you have like, like like live porn, and
it's
more
so
people
secret,
want like the intimacy.
I never got it.
It's very secret. It's special.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't really buy into it, but I understand the logic behind it.
I get the logic.
I've never paid for porn.
Me neither.
Yeah. I've never paid for porn, but I get like if people want to and they have expendable income, whatever.
I thought that
do
was
what you
so
want.
fucking
shame.
weird that
No
like,
shame.
that the Twitch chat type vibe, because we stream, right? And we're used to like having a Twitch chat that we interact with. And I just thought it was so fucking weird to imagine those same people like sitting at their computers, like, you know, talking to me about Tarkov or whatever the fuck I'm streaming. That same sort of like, you know, activity, except it's you're talking to a woman pleasuring herself.
I mean, I think
you
my
think
chat's
they're
already
not doing
pleasuring
that?
themselves.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys are streamers. I'm
you're-
sure some of your viewers are doing that while they talk to your chat.
You're a very desirable young gamer. What do you mean?
God, that's such a cool gun you're using, Z.
You know, when I first started streaming, Tryhard used to be like, you know, there are people beating off to your stream, right? He would like remind me of that all the time.
There probably is at some point.
I'm sure it probably has happened to any streamer.
But also
really.
like Netflix and chill, but it's stream and chill. Like they're watching your stream and
I used to have a document of people that would like I tried to encourage people to fornicate while having the stream on, and I would like document all the guys' names that would like come in saying they did it. And it was a trust system on that. I didn't provide.
You know what I want?
Are you talking about like? Sorry, go ahead.
I want people to post photos of my stream open in like weird places.
Be careful what you wish for.
because Aqua got a picture. Yeah.
That's true. On my Reddit, my the top post on there is like you could look for yourselves.
It's literally
I can't
his
tell
poster.
if it's real or not.
I can't tell if it's real, but it's his poster.
It looks
that's
kind of real.
It's taped to the bed frame. Yeah, the bed frame.
Oh, the bed frame.
And the girl's there. Yeah, like he's banging the girl, and his poster's on the bed.
They're both just
so
looking
good. Yes, I thought it was just gonna be like a tribute picture or something.
No.
I want to like a competition for my viewers to see who can like put my stream in like the coolest place, like
coolest place. Okay, yeah,
like a monitor in a fucking airport, or like on like a TV, like outside a shop, or like in a waiting room, like a doctor's office waiting room. Like who can get my stream open and leave it running?
You're gonna get so many in an Apple store.
We're gonna make a disclaimer here, guys. We're not telling you to do anything illegal on this. So disclaimer.
I'm definitely not telling you to go to your local Best Buy and open my stream on every single computer.
Yes.
That's what I'm not telling you.
Don't hack the national cable network and put it on live TV.
But I'm still thinking about fucking and watching the stream at the same time. But like the best pose, instead of the coolest thing, the best like artistic pose for it. So you get like the doggy style and the camera where it's on the bottom where you're still standing at the guy's asshole and his balls. Mm-hmm. And then like in between the legs being spread open, you have the stream in the foreground. Okay, I need
And you're saying this has been done?
Well, no, this is what I want to see.
Oh, okay.
So anyways,
really
guys,
wants you guys to have sex while his stream is on for some reason.
This is weird.
If anybody wants to make that happen and you're like willing, I think it would really make Decky happy.
Just so you guys know, we are probably never going to get a sponsor again. Thanks everyone for.
But the best part is, if your balls are going to be in the picture and you have the lawnmower 4.0,
true. Yes, true. You might as well have clean balls. Great.
Code Gamerhole. Okay.
Let's be honest, out of all of our viewerships, Decky's viewers are the most dedicated. Decky's viewers are the ones that
we're going to get a picture of Hazard's asshole any minute now. Sorry, Hazard. Or some guy from Malta. God damn it.
All Gamerhole mail can be messaged directly to Aqua's Twitter DMs.
Yeah.
No. They're closed, so don't bother.
Your DMs are closed on Twitter?
Yeah.
Well, they are now.
Well, apparently Z-Chums are open, so maybe that's a good place for all gamer hole messages that we might receive.
Twitter DMs are so easy to leave open because it auto sorts them into like message requests and messages, right?
Yeah.
They never check message requests. Eating right now.
I'm eating chips, so
yeah. You know, this is a casual episode. We're getting a little comfortable today, so why not?
What a fucking mistake opening my Discord DMs, dude. That was so stupid of me.
Well, now it's gonna be really stupid.
Yeah, that was dumb. I didn't think I was like popular enough to warrant people like messaging me on Discord just like every day, but every day there's like one or two new messages from somebody like, want to see a funny meme? Z-Chum, want to be my best, want to play Minecraft?
Every day I get a message from Z-Chum of just some meme with no context.
Yeah.
Aqua doesn't respond to any of my memes I send him, but I'm never
what
gonna
am
stop.
I supposed to say?
I know that's the thing too. Is whenever someone sends me a meme, I'm like, cool. Like what? Like what?
I don't want you to say anything, Aqua. I want you to look at it. I want you to enjoy it, and I know you looked at it and enjoyed it. That's all I need.
I'm not gonna lie. I like them all. They're great. Keep sending them. I'm just not gonna respond.
They're my
You don't want to hear back on Twitter. I know you don't.
I'm gonna start a subscription service of Z-Chum's personally curated memes.
Like OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, dude. When I find a funny meme, I'm gonna send it out to my personal curated OnlyFans group of my of Z-Chum's private stash.
That's actually a really good idea because I've been talking about sharing my collection of rare Pepes, and then
you mean the collection
for that too?
You mean the collection you bought?
Oh no! I mean I have 3D printed ones I've been making, but I mean I've had a collection since.
Didn't you pay some guy on eBay for like a
I bought the
file?
STL file for the Thinker Pepe, but
no, I thought you bought like an eBay thing of like 1 million Pepes in a folder or something.
No.
That's cheating.
I must be thinking of someone else.
I don't know who that is, but yeah, that guy sounds awesome.
Must be thinking of some other white guy in Mexico. I don't know.
I had noticed this. Something's different about everybody's room. Last week, yes, we have noticed that King's was in a different setting, with fantastic lighting, fantastic camera angles, looking great.
Yep, I love that pillow. That's great.
The pillow.
Oh, you're awake. The guy on the
you're finally awake.
Skyrim.
Oh. Yeah. But I'm mostly curious about what is going on with the white cat statues in the background, Kings.
Those are actually monkeys. It's the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. The three.
My mom has those.
Yes,
your mom those are a very mom thing.
That's a very boomer. Boomer architecture.
Mm-hmm. My girlfriend listens to this, so be careful.
Is your girlfriend 46 years old?
No.
Are they
nice.
Are they ceramic?
Nice.
Like, are they a stool?
They're stools. You sit on them.
Okay. That's
you pull them out from the table and you sit on them.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
By that.
Yeah.
And then, yes, I was going to say Z-Chum is back in his original, setting.
Talk, man. I live in. I got like fucking extension cords all over the floor and wires everywhere.
Those are better than the ones my mom has. Those have a function. You sit on them. They're nice stools. My mom's, they just sit there, and they're tiny.
These are very large. That's why I was so fascinated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then Aqua's is that a new PC in the background?
No, that's my old one. I got the camera tilted slightly more down today because King's called me short.
I'm so happy that you tilted the camera down.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to tell you. Yeah, Aqua's usually down here like this when we're recording.
I like to appear like a little ghoul.
You don't have to do any appearing. You just look
yeah,
at the
that's my old
I think
PC.
Aqua simply angling his camera down just a tiny bit multiplied the quality of this podcast by like tenfold.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I kept meaning to. Like after every single episode, I was like, I gotta tell him to adjust.
I like
his
to
camera.
keep a lot of headroom. Okay.
But
anyway,
you got a lot of places to move around.
Hex would like put the video in, and it would cut it even more, like a little bit.
Yeah.
Man, it only took 37 episodes for us to finally get our shit together.
I look like a human now. Yeah, that was a good move. It took 37 episodes till I finally set up my camera somewhat properly.
A very minute, tiny change.
Yeah, I have my lights on too. It's a big improvement around here. Although a little down, I can't improve too much. So this episode, I am also eating during the podcast.
Yeah.
Now, just to cut down on the professionalism just a little bit. Sorry.
But don't worry. Every week we can go through my girlfriend's stuff and have a new object in the background that we can talk about. So.
to critique and curtail.
Also, that chair is extraordinarily comfy.
It is a comfy chair. Well, I told you last time I was sitting on I didn't have a real chair, so I pulled over the comfy chair, and now I'm chilling.
I feel like I'm being like I'm talking to a therapist or something.
Well, I am kind of a therapist. Honestly, I actually pulled out a medical coat, but it's my girlfriend's, and I was gonna wear it, but it's like extra small, and I was like walking around like this, like I couldn't do it. But I thought like when we gave medical advice, I thought I'd put that on, but it's too small. I don't want to wear that.
I was gonna say something I completely forgot.
I've been thinking of buying one of those like wicker dome chairs.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Like the egg ones that hang?
Yeah, but it sits on like this like wicker pedestal, and then the dome is like adjustable. It like rolls in the pedestal kind of, and it's got like a big dome cushion in it.
Okay.
And then just streaming in that. Honestly, just surround myself with pillows and get nice and comfortable.
Honestly, you know what would be kind of cool is if you made it so your desk could be angled, and you did that. If you had like an angled keyboard mouse setup, so you
yeah. Growing up, I always told myself that when I owned my own house, I was gonna build some sort of like convenient PC area where I could like be on a couch and have like a monitor mounted like up high angled at me, and I could just relax and like
JT and Grandma's Boy.
Yes.
Soon you'll be making metal legs for yourself too.
I actually just watched Grandma's Boy again like last week.
Great movie.
And I always told myself like I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make like a cool like convenient PC usage area that I can like lay down and use my computer. I then went ahead and never did that.
Yeah. You still got time. Hard to do. Still got time, T-Chum.
All the things I said I wanted to do as a kid when I grew up were dumb as shit. So I didn't do any of them. I'm not saying that one is, but just most of those things I look back on and I was like,
your ideas are dumb, Z.
Yeah.
When I was
my ideas were dumb.
When I had a kid,
Z-Chum's out here goddamn buying rare metals at 20.
Stop! That's a members only discussion.
That's true. I feel like Z-Chum was like a smart child who actually like took initiative in learning things. I was dumb as a fucking stump until I was like 26 years old, I swear.
You got smart at 26?
Yeah. And look how smart I am now.
Yeah.
Really a shining star of knowledge out here.
That's funny because I actually stopped gaining knowledge at 26.
I think I did something similar.
I mean, that's what
but
they say.
Mine was like 18 though. Like I just stopped.
It's a very late bloomer. Anyone ever say that to you, that you're a late bloomer?
No, Aqua, I can't say anybody's ever said that to me. I had gray hair in high school, so I don't...
Really?
Well,
damn.
Like this gray hair I got going on started 2011, man. I couldn't stop this shit.
You're just distinguished because you're an old soul with a lot of knowledge.
It's how much wisdom you have. Yeah, you get more gray hair the more wisdom you have.
Perhaps.
Yeah, or I'm gonna die at 35. I don't know. See,
one or the other. We'll see.
Z-Chum is like Benjamin Buttons. Or like Jack from that Robin Williams movie, Jack. He just ages faster than everybody else.
Yeah.
Poor
I forgot
Z-Chum.
about that movie where Robin Williams is he's in like a 3rd grade class or some shit, but he's in the body of like a 35-year-old or something.
Yeah. He's a kid, but his body physically ages faster. Dude, the ending of that movie is so sad. It's a real tearjerker.
Yeah, I was gonna say Robin Williams has some really sad endings in a lot of them.
And like his life.
And his life.
Yeah. You guys watch the new Suicide Squad?
Yes, I did actually. The new one?
I actually fucking loved that movie.
I'm gonna eat during this discussion.
This is an interesting topic. I think that they did a much better job than the first one.
Yeah,
in a lot of ways
than the first
one.
But
I definitely got too much James Gunn just trying to be James Gunn. You know what I mean?
I thought it was great. I
love some of it, but some of it I was just like, this was not needed. This was just like he did this because of the last one, just to say fuck you for screwing, the Suicide Squad, the first one. Yeah.
But at the same time, I thought it was great. I'm also not some like big fucking diehard Marvel
I'm not either.
or DC
Right, I'm not.
superhero fucking. I actually usually hate. I
hate superhero movies, man.
And the reason I usually hate them is because it's all so PG-13 bullshit. It's like, my superpower is I'm really good with a bow. It's like, oh, cool, we have guns. Like cool superpower. But in this one, it was like,
I hate the Avengers, dude.
People just shooting each other and shit. It was great. Heads exploding and.
I'll watch it if it's like,
It was like
it's definitely it's definitely.
They show you a bunch of characters and they make you think like, oh my god, look at all these cool main characters.
Yeah, if
He's
you're
about
gonna
to ruin
rely
it, he's about to spoil it.
If you're gonna rely on sensational, like if you're gonna rely on sensationalism,
yeah,
for like a superhero movie like that, you got to go all in, baby. That half-assed Avengers shit, you're not doing it for me.
I do love Nathan Fillion was in that movie, and I love Nathan Fillion.
He was in the new Suicide Squad?
Yeah. You wouldn't really notice that much, except for if you like hear, oh, that's who he was, you'd be like, oh my god, that makes sense now.
In terms of superhero movies, I like Logan and Deadpool. That's about it. And the original Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire.
Cool,
Deadpool,
yeah.
Toby, dude.
Yeah, the original Spider-Man was good, but it was good because of Tobey Maguire, though. Let's be honest.
Not entirely. But, I don't know. How did it stack up compared to those pillars of superhero?
Wait, those are your pillars?
Excellence.
Man, I put Watchmen.
What would you put?
Like Watchmen's at the top of my superhero.
You're locked in here with me.
Yeah,
I like that part.
And then I also throw even though Invincible's animated, it's a superhero show, and I put it up there. All right, it was good.
I hear the animated Batman series is like super good too.
I've heard that too, but
You like the
never seen it.
Watchmen movie?
Yeah, it was great.
I thought it was.
I thought the pirate cartoon was great.
Oh, I was talking about the Watchmen show. Sorry, the Watchmen show is the one I watched. The show was fantastic.
The show was great too, but the movie was like almost a perfect adaptation of the graphic novels.
Doesn't mean it's
almost
good.
entirely. It was like one of the most faithful adaptations of a graphic novel ever done, other than the ending. But still,
I have an opinion as someone who never knew anything about the Watchmen before seeing that movie.
Me either.
Decky, I think this is why we didn't like it, because we didn't know anything about it, and the characters were not that
didn't
cool.
Either. I hadn't
except
read.
for Rorschach was kind of cool. Everything else was.
I hadn't read the graphic novel before either.
And only when he was in the prison, that was badass. The rest is like,
I thought it was fucking fantastic.
I could look at Dr. Manhattan's penis only so many times and find it so thrilling, like
I've never seen the movie. I've only seen the show.
It was great. I thought
the show was absolutely amazing.
And the show was amazing too, yeah. But the show, like, instead of like the show, I forget who fucking directed the show, but they were like, you know what? fuck it, we're gonna stay true to the comics instead of the movie. Where in the movie they like make Dr. Manhattan blow up, or in the comics they have a giant fucking squid that Vite makes that like is, instead of a nuke go off, it's a giant fucking squid that rains the baby squids all the time to remind everybody of their common enemy. And then they kept that in the show, which was fucking neat.
The show, that was cool. I think the show was amazing.
Same.
But yeah, if we want to talk about comic books, if you guys want to talk about comic books, that's the next thing I can show you next week, because there is a whole wall of just comic books here.
Wow. Are any of you guys actually big comic book people?
Not really.
No, not really.
I've actually got a box of comic books in my closet that I didn't even want.
I have a few comic books at my place, yeah, but nothing like, I was never crazy into it. I just, like, my brothers had it and it was kind of handed down to me. My dad had some like Archie comics from back in the day or something. He just sort of handed those down to me. I think I have that kind of stuff, but nothing.
My fiance's mom had like a big tote of like old comics in her basement and was like, I'm gonna throw these out. What do I do with these? And I was like, I'll look at them. And they ended up in my fucking closet.
Yeah.
Maybe some of them are valuable.
They're
like
not.
your precious metals.
No, they're not.
No.
I went through most of them, and they're all worth like 50 cents, $1 each.
Oh, just sell the whole lot of them then. Here, $10 and take the whole thing.
But the thing weighs like a fucking ton, so I'm gonna like.
How much does like a rare comic go for?
Thousands
like
of dollars.
Rare one,
yeah, thousands of dollars.
I do like the idea of putting in a little slip and like the nice, like,
they're all in
pristine
slips.
comic. That's pretty cool.
The reason I took it is because at the very top of it was like a first edition
like a good one.
Watchmen comic, and I was like, I like Watchmen, cool. So I was like, yeah, there's probably the rest of them are probably in there, and it was the only fucking one in there, and the rest.
You know what I like to collect? Actually, this was something we talked about on the members episode, but I wanna share this too, and it's on topic. Goosebumps books.
Oh my god!
When I was a kid, Goosebumps books were so cool, man.
Yeah,
you didn't even have to read them. Kids would just collect them. You know?
My mom wouldn't let me have them.
I think of 3 books.
Too demonic or something.
I think when I think about childhood reading, I think of 3 things. I think of Goosebumps. I think of the Guinness Book of World Records 2006 or 2005 or some shit.
God, I was like in my 20s then, almost.
And I think of I Spy. Those are the 3 books I think of as like childhood
Where's Waldo
reading.
Was pretty defining for me.
Never read it. Never even saw one.
You guys had a weird
Where's Waldo?
Yep, never even saw.
You don't read a Where's Waldo.
I never even looked at a Where's Waldo.
It's just pictures. You just find Waldo and a sea of
like
people.
That's what when I was a kid. Yeah.
That's what the I Spy books.
You guys never had that?
Yeah, in doctor's offices, that's what I'd look at. Yeah.
I had Where's Waldo's.
Yeah.
I also had this really cool book, like a series of books that my parents got me. This is before the internet. That was like an encyclopedia. Like it was like a book all about mummies. So it was the mummy edition.
Did you guys have like
and stuff, and it's like National Geographic stuff.
Do you guys actually have encyclopedias?
Wait.
I did growing up. We had
growing up, we had like like a whole row of it in the bookshelf.
Oh my god, I'm about to unlock something.
Are you unlocking a memory?
Cross section.
I'm about to unlock a serious memory.
Like a old Man of War boat, and it'd have the cross sections of showing all the decks and all like.
Oh yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I saw those.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Dragonology. Cool. It was this fucking dragon book that had like this big emblem on the front of a dragon.
I had that book.
Yep. And you open it up, and there's like pull out cards and quills and letters and like dragon artifacts in it. Holy shit, dude! Dragonology.
I'm with you on this, Decky.
Dragons aren't real.
This is hogwash.
Just filling your brains with garbage.
Yep.
All right. Better than filling my house with garbage, Decky.
He got you there.
All right, look, there's got to be people out there who are on the Dragonology train. All right, this thing was hot. This book was hot. All my friends had the Dragonology book.
I had a lot of cool books like that. I was big
into like shipwreck books as a kid. I really liked.
I remember Holes. Holes was the number one for when I was a kid, I think.
I never read Holes, surprisingly.
That was the only book, one of the few books I actually read on my own fruition.
Same here. That and The Hobbit I actually read, like, without
Harry
being
Potter,
forced.
right? I read Harry Potter because that kind of came out right.
I read the first 3.
At the time.
I lied about reading Harry Potter to try to fit in with my friends.
I think I read the first 5, and then I stopped reading Harry Potter.
In college, my friend, one of my roommates used to brag, like, yeah, I read all the Harry Potter books. I read them all. You didn't read them all? You little punk bitch. You know? Like, he thought it was so cool. And, like, whenever the movie would come on or something, we'd watch it or whatever, and, like, be like, and he'd be like, oh, actually, this, because I read all the books. And be like, okay, cool. And then, like, senior year, it came out. We were, like, hanging out. His, like, older sibling or something came to visit. And we were hanging out with his older sister. And and then he brought up some Harry Potter thing. Or someone did. And he was like, yeah, well, Will read all the books. And she was like, no, he didn't. He listened to them all on audio tape. Yeah. We were like, oh, you son of a bitch. Man, that guy. And then he got like so embarrassed about it. It was so funny.
Well, honestly, I want to read. I don't have enough time now, but I want to read Dune. I've never read Dune, any of them.
I hated
and that
it.
movie is coming out.
I started
the actual
it.
book?
I couldn't fucking. I couldn't.
I
want to
read
dude.
it.
I know that it's like a sci-fi like pinnacle like core keystone fucking book, and yeah. I couldn't. I started listening to it on Audible. Hated it. I tried watching the original like 1980s Dune. Hated that. I don't know why, man. I couldn't. I just couldn't.
I love that.
Universe.
I love the new movie. Look at the cast. That cast is so
I agree. The cast is awesome.
Good.
Yeah, let's talk about the cast because fucking Jason Momoa's on it, and now I don't even want to watch the fucking movie. I was pumped as shit about that. I hate that Momoa? Guy with such a fucking passion. He makes me never want to watch any goddamn movie he's involved in. I watched it on Netflix. He's in some new movie on Netflix. I was like, definitely fucking not. It could be a great movie, but he's terrible. Why has nobody paid that guy to cut his fucking hair?
Because he's big and cool.
I hate him. And the fact that, like, when I saw he's cast in Dune, I was like, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, but Dune has so many, like, such a big cast that he could be in it for 2 seconds. I don't know.
Yeah, but they casted somebody that terrible. God knows what they're fucking doing in the movie. They don't know, or else they wouldn't have casted him.
What's his name? What's his name? The main character. He's so fucking good. He was in The King. I don't know if you guys have ever seen The King on Netflix, and if you haven't, go watch it.
Yeah, dude,
right fucking now. He is amazing.
No, yeah, and then Oscar Isaac or whatever the other dude is from Star Wars.
He's good.
Yeah,
he's awesome.
He's great.
He's gonna play Solid Snake in the Metal Gear Solid movie.
In New York City.
Excited.
I forgot how good The King was.
The King was so good.
I haven't watched that in a while.
The Outlaw King is not as good with Chris Pine or whatever. That's not. I mean, it's okay to watch, but it's not very good. The King itself was so fucking good. It's a movie on Netflix, and it has Pattinson in it, doesn't it?
Is it like?
I think
they live in like little dirt houses.
Prince of France.
It's just
like live in dirt houses.
It's about Henry V. Just like fucking.
Someone lives in like a little dirt house and they get killed or something.
No.
I think I saw that.
No,
it's nothing to do with that.
He's talking about Braveheart or Lord of the Rings.
It was kind of like Braveheart. It's like he's someone living in a little dirt house.
His face with fucking curly fries.
If you're stuffing your face with curly fries, saying that you live in a dirt house, you've never seen The King. But also, The King might not be for you if you're stuffing your face with curly fries and talking about dirt houses.
God, you're so uncultured, Aqua.
I would say that it's shot more cinematic than other movies. Like it's a more cinematic.
Well, it's
shot.
based off a fucking like Shakespeare play, so
right.
But you guys actually like Jason Momoa?
I don't mind.
I'm fine with him.
I thought it was fine in Game of Thrones. It was
Game of Thrones. I thought it was great.
That Khal Drogo was a decent character for him.
Yeah,
and that
I never saw
it ended there.
I agree. I watched Aquaman and it was pretty bad.
Yeah,
it was
I think maybe
pretty
it should've-
fucking bad.
Maybe it should have ended at Aquaman. I
But
guess.
I think there is a show that is called Bravin or something like that on.
It's a movie, Bravin. Wait. I
that
think
the one I'm
that's
thinking
what
of?
I was going to bring up, I think. Hold on.
The one that's
I
on
don't know.
Netflix that I think he plays like.
Yes, I saw that. That
Okay,
was
so-
pretty good.
So
I
that
liked
one,
Bravin.
and then he also has one called The Frontier. And The Frontier is a show, and the first season was really good. After that, I don't think was so good. But the first season
Bravin
was
was
really
good. Try that, Decky. He just plays a guy trying to look out for his family. One of those, like, we're in bad with some criminals. I got to defend my family from these guys.
He's all about beating people up, being big and manly. Give me a break. Cut your fucking hair,
I
Jason.
love movies like that, dude.
It's his identity, man. Like if he
Actually,
cuts the hair.
Decky, watch a little bit of Frontier. Because you won't like Jason Momoa in that, but you'll like the main character, like the other.
Who are you,
guy.
my dad? Cut your hair, you damn hippie.
I don't like seeing people being such typecast. Just like when we talked about Johnny Depp. Like you can never play a character that's not eccentric and crazy like Jack
Yeah,
Sparrow.
that's
he is like
yeah,
that,
but
though.
he has a wide range of eccentrics, so that's cool.
Fucking Willy Wonka ass acting. Fucking.
Yeah, but-
God, he was so weird in that
Watch
movie.
The Secret
Willy
Window.
Wonka
Have you guys ever
remake
seen The
was
Secret
Yeah,
great.
the
Window?
Secret Window was great.
Yeah,
that was
was amazing. The Secret Window is
That's a
probably
good
Johnny
movie.
Depp's one of his best movies.
I love the ending scene in that.
Yeah.
We just chomps down on some corn.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was amazing.
I won't give anything
but
away.
Yeah, I was just talking to my girlfriend about how much I hate Jason Momoa yesterday, so it kind of got me riled up when. But yeah, Dune looks awesome, and
Dune looks
I
amazing.
like most of
Wait,
the
isn't he
cast.
the one that she like has a crush on or something?
I don't think so. She did
Oh,
say
someone was
yesterday.
saying like someone's girlfriend or someone I know. I don't know. Was like, who's your celebrity like crush or whatever? And they were like Jason Momoa.
I get it. He's big and manly. I can see that being attractive. But
Becky's main
We're gonna
gripe
get a
is
lot
that
of
his hair
comments.
is too long.
Yeah.
nah, just do something other than being the brutish big man.
But it's
I mean, I guess when you're a big
No,
man,
no, no,
that's what
listen.
you
play,
do.
when that's what you are.
In Bravin, he's a thoughtful,
Right. Isn't that what a
considerate
lot
big
of
man.
a lot of his characters are? Or that the fact that he's a big brutish guy, but he's also thoughtful, like even to the
He's a loving, thoughtful
Yeah.
British man. In
yeah,
Bravin.
exactly.
He only gently rapes
Lo-
Khaleesi, so
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But like in the end, he cares for her. You know.
yeah.
he's-
In the end of Game of Thrones, they do end
then
up
he changed
actually
him.
loving each other. So
Yeah. I remember the big switch in sex positions. That was a
yeah,
major
it's
moment.
iconic.
Yeah. God, I hate that. I hated that show.
we know, we all
We know
know
Aqua. We know you don't like good shows.
It was okay, but I hate it because it got way too much credit.
You didn't even watch it when it was like coming out.
Yeah, I did.
We know.
No, you
Aqua,
stopped.
we know.
You told us
I
we
stopped
know.
because I didn't like it.
Exactly.
Hey, I was reading about this. I was reading about how I must have been on like fucking Reddit or something. I was gonna talk about this on the members only, but I wanted to talk about it now. I spent like 4 hours reading about this, and I couldn't fucking stop. Just waiting for the sirens to stop behind Decky.
Okay.
Damn, this must be important. Okay.
It's not important, dude. It's not important at all. There's these like shipwrecks in Lake Superior, and because like at the bottom of Lake Superior, the temperature of the water only gets a couple degrees above freezing. The post was about like, why do bodies sink and then float again later after death, right? If somebody tries to like dump a body in a lake, it sinks to start with, but then it floats
it?
later on. Yeah.
Okay.
Because like if you get in a pool, right, you float because you got air in your lungs. But then as soon as if you like let all the air out of your lungs and then hold your breath and go under, you'll just sink because you don't have the air in your lungs, right? So a dead body, throw it in a lake or something, it sinks. But then, you know, as it like decomposes, the bacteria that fills the body with gas, and then it floats again. Lake Superior, bodies don't float. They sink and they stay down there because it's so fucking cold.
Oh, the bacteria doesn't make it.
The bacteria doesn't
make gases. Yeah.
break down into the gases. The bodies actually get preserved. There's this fucking shipwreck from like 1920 down there. It looks like it sank yesterday, and there's like bodies in it that look like they've just sank. They're just down there.
I have to start Googling.
All right, everyone, look this up now if you're audio listener or video, because we're not going to put
Lake
it on
Superior shipwreck dead bodies.
Yeah, I'll tell you the name of the
see a
ship.
dead body.
It's the SS Kamloops.
You're so weird.
Google that one.
The
SS Kamloops. That shit's crazy. That shit, like, people dive down to that ship, and it's straight up like brand new. That fucking thing sank in 1924.
I'm gonna put a winch on that baby, pop it up to the surface, and make it float. It's my new boat.
It's full of like farm equipment that was like getting sent to Canada, and it's all still there. Like, it's like barely rusting at all because it's so fucking cold down there.
Sounds good to me. I get free farm equipment as well.
Free 19 dead
bodies.
Yeah, you just need a couple horses and donkeys to like fucking operate it all.
I already have the horses. I'm good.
You guys ever seen a dead body in real life?
Yeah, you've never been to a funeral?
We've talked about this, Aqua.
Did we?
Talked about this.
This must have been before my time, because I don't think
we talked about it like 2 weeks
ago. We talked about 2 weeks ago, the dead bodies that we've seen.
I thought we did. Is my memory okay?
Was I here for this? Is my memory okay?
Spam brain you got last week, Aqua.
Yeah. Oh, it was during Spam Day?
No, I think it was before that, but.
Oh. I think there's like my life pre-spam and my life after. It's very different.
But yeah, Zisham's saying if we have to dispose of a dead body, Lake Superior is the place.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not the place. I just thought that was fucking crazy. Like, that there's just people who die.
That's so cool. Yeah, that's
Lake Superior doesn't give up her dead, and I was like, why do people say that? And it's because you like drown in Lake Superior, you just go down there.
That sounds so like salty piratey.
I know,
like,
right?
Lake
like
Superior doesn't give up her dead.
There's like a lighthouse with a guy in a sweater who's like, you shouldn't go out there.
Yeah, like fucking Willem Dafoe's character in The Lighthouse.
It's dangerous out there tonight.
But what I was saying when we mentioned that in the members only episode is, we need to get one of those bottles of unopened rum from a shipwreck.
Yeah,
all right, that's where I was going with it. With the shipwreck.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what we're doing. We're putting all of our gamer hole money into a diving crew and ship to go find some rum.
Can you actually
everything from Manscaped is going towards the rum.
Money? Yeah. Can you, if you did get like an old pirate bottle of rum, can you drink that? Like,
sure, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I would think so. Yeah,
what's gonna grow in alcohol, man? You're fine.
As long as it's
wine,
sealed.
which is even wine, which is like way less alcoholic. You can drink that shit
long as you're sealed,
like hundreds of years later. If
you got to remember that
asshole.
alcohol is poison.
Yes.
And the effects of alcohol is literally your body trying to fucking expel poison from it. So
I love that.
It's my favorite poison.
That's why it stays good for so long, is because nothing like fucking grows in it.
Kids. Poison. You'll rot your brain like me, and you'll not be able to remember if you talked about dead bodies on your podcast.
Right, but once you turn 21, you can
either.
start drinking again. You can start drinking, but till 21, don't let it rot your brain.
Responsibly.
Was that like with O'Mead? Was I not here for that?
No, you were here. I think
you were here.
I kind of remember this now.
Oh, no, you were, because you talked about the shooting outside of Red Lobster.
Yep.
This might have been a members only episode.
I kind of. God, we're giving the regular viewers a lot to think about with this whole members only.
I mean, this is a little teaser of what we do every week with our members only.
Yeah. Red Lobster shootouts, dead bodies. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Thank you guys for coming to our little gamer hole today. We appreciate you sitting down with us in the gamer hole for over an hour.
Thank you, Manscaped.
It's a long one, huh?
Yeah, if you guys want to shave your gamer hole, Head over to manscaped.com. Use our code GAMERHOLE, all one word, for 20% off.
And free shipping.
Not bad.
We demand the most pristine
gamer
holes.
Yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. We appreciate you. And as always, we're gonna see you
when we
next
thought of
Thursday.
the name, I had thought about a gamer hole, like a little room that gamers sit in. You know, not necessarily your asshole. Just to be clear. But the double entendre was always there. Let's be honest. Sorry. Continue with the outro.
Thanks for watching.
We'll
you guys shit on me for making the intros or the outros so long. But
no, it's Aqua. He literally watch him back. Aqua always has to say something during the outro.
Every time
it's my thing.
He's like, well, you know.
Just turn the thing off. Get it out of here.
I'm ending this. Bye, guys.
Hey. Thank you for watching the Gamer Hole today. I hope you enjoyed your time in the hole with us. But if you want to see some exclusive content, every week we do a special episode as well as the occasional live stream. You know, just some extra stuff. You can join the members program here on YouTube. There's a little join button down below the video there. Check it out. Either way, we'll see you again next week, every Thursday, forever. Okay, thanks again.